Namaste viewers, welcome to Jnana channel. Today we will try to understand the 22nd shloka from Atma Bodha by Sri Adi Shankara Acharya Bhagavad Pada. The shloka, the Bodha goes like this. Ajñānāt mānasa-upādheḥ kartruttvādīni ca ātmani kalpyonte ambugate chandre chalanādi yatham bhasaha. So let us try to understand this shloka. Let's go through the shloka from word by word. We will understand the meaning. Then we will go to the comprehensive meaning. Like that we will go. Ajñānāt. It starts with ajñāna. Ajñānāt means due to ignorance. We are ignorant. Ajñānāt mānasa-upādheḥ, because of the manasa and limiting adjunct of the mind. Mānasa-upādheḥ, because of this mānasa-upādheḥ. Kartrutva-ādīni, that means doership and other such qualities. Kartrutva-ādīni, all those qualities. Ātmani are imagined in the self. Kartruttvādini, imagine in the self. Kalpyante, that means superimposed. It is kalpyante, falsely projected. Ambugate chandre. Ambugate means in the moon reflected in water. Ambu, water, chandre, ambugate, it is reflected in the water as if the bimba, chandra bimba. Chalanādi, how it is? Motion and similar effects. So now when it is on the wave, it looks as if the moon is, the reflection of the moon, it looks as if it is wavering like this. Yatha ambhasaha, which actually belongs to the water. So now, it's very beautifully, it is described by Sri Shankara Bhagavad Pada. It's a metaphor. The metaphor goes like this. Imagine a moon reflected in a lake. Now, actually when the water moves, the reflected moon seems to be trembling or shaking, or it is just wavering like this. If you observe, even in water also, some small pot also, relatively not very small, when you see the reflection of the moon, it looks as if it is moving like this. But we know the moon in the sky is still. It is not, it is there relatively still. Let's not go to the details that no, it is going around the sun, going around moon, going around earth and things like that. But relatively, it is the real moon in the sky is still. The movement it belongs to the water, not the moon. Moon is there. The water is shaking here. That is why you see as if this moon is shaking. Due to illusion, it seems like the moon is moving. Now, when you look at the water, you look as if the moon itself is moving, whereas the original moon is there only. That's all. So, what is the philosophical parallel here? The mind is constantly moving. The mind is like water, in water in a lake, it is moving. It is filled with thoughts, desires, emotions, decisions. These are all things, which keep the mind wavering. Due to ignorance, these movements of the mind are mistakenly attributed to the self, Atman, which is actually still. What a comparison, see. Moon is there, water is shaking. You see in the water as if moon is shaking. Like this, the Atman is there. Atman is like moon. Atman is not shaking. Atman is constant. Atman is still. But the thoughts, desires, emotions, decisions, those things are all shaky, You feel as if the Atman is this. Atman is actually still, actionless, ever pure and free. So we mistakenly say, I am angry, I am the doer, I am suffering, I am this. But actually I am pure or as still as a moon. So what is the truth? These are movements of the mind, manas, not the self, Atman. The self merely illumines the activities of the mind, like the moon above reflects in water, but never itself moves or changes. This is how it is to be understood. There are some quotes also. Yada bhuta pratak bhavam ekastham anupasyati tata eva cha vistaram brahma sampadyate tada. So this is, I think it's from Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. When the person perceives all activities as being done by Prakriti, that is nature alone, and sees the self as actionless, they attain Brahman. This is the statement from Bhagavad Gita. Here, Sri Krishna also says that the self doesn't act, only Prakriti. Outside this self, mind, body, all those complex, it does. So, even in Ashtavakra Gita also, he says, you are not the doer nor the enjoyer. You are pure awareness, that's all. You are the witness only. Atma is only the witness. Neither it enjoys, nor it suffers, neither it does, nor it... he is not even the doer, he is not even the done, nothing. He is just only Sakshi Bhuta. So, this thought also matches exactly with the verse of Adi Shankaracharya. The self is merely the witness, Sakshi, while doership and enjoyment belongs to the mind and body, but are projected onto the self. So now, to conclude, due to ignorance, ajñāna, falsely identify the qualities of the mind, such as doership, pleasure, pain, all these things, with the pure self. Just as the motion in water is falsely seen in the moon's reflection, the activities of the mind are mistakenly thought to belong to the self. So this way of understanding, the teachings encourages disidentification. You are not identifying yourself from the mind, leading to realization of the ever-free nature of the self. So you are totally separate from all these things. So that is how it is to be understood. Viewers, with this explanation and shloka, we conclude this event. I hope this was quite interesting and inquisitive. We request you to please like, share and then subscribe to our channel. Please also post your comments in the comment box. Thank you, viewers.